Alright folks, got a little bit of unpleasantness to deal with tonight. A few weeks ago I decided to start making YouTube videos and posting them up. I'm not new to YouTube. Been watching videos for a very long time. I'm just new to posting videos. So when I started posting videos, I knew two things were going to happen. Sooner or later somebody was going to be rude, leave a nasty comment. Some folks call those people trolls. The other thing that was going to happen, somebody was going to ask, what makes me think I'm qualified to give advice on the outdoors? Let's deal with the unpleasant part of that one first. You can consider my channel to be my front yard. If you're going to come into my front yard, you're going to play nice. If not, I'll delete your little comment and I'll block you. Simple as that. I'm not going to get in an argument with you on the internet. That's silly. I'm not going to try and educate you. If you're not intelligent enough to be respectful and polite, I got no time for you. There's lots of people out there that want to learn. They'll learn wherever they can get knowledge, they'll get it. I'm no different. Somebody has something to teach me, I'm all for it. You got a different opinion than mine? That's great. You know, put a intelligent argument down there. Hey, if it's intelligent enough, maybe I'll change my opinion. I do it all the time. So just remember, play nice. This is all about fun. It's that's just it. It's about fun. That's what I'm here for. I enjoy the outdoors, and I want to share my enjoyment. So if you're looking for a fight, just go somewhere else. You're not going to get it from me. I just will not engage you. I'll just delete your comment and block you. Simple as that. Now then, let's talk about my qualifications. I am previous military. I did receive some survival training. Everybody in the military receives some form of survival training. I'm not a survivalist. I'm an outdoorsman. My survival training in the military consisted of how to make my pants into a flotation device. I was in the Navy. They also taught me how to turn my Dixie cup, the white hat that sailors are famous for, how to unfold that thing and capture air in it and use that for a flotation device. That's pretty much it. Got a little bit of tactical training with rappel boarders. Most people on ships get that. Not a whole lot of special ops type training there, just regular Navy training. I have some first aid, including some battle first aid. I was on the rescue and assistance team, so I got a little bit of training in that too. But as far as the outdoor stuff goes, my grandfather started teaching me. Both grandfathers actually. My uncles, friends, family. I was born and raised in the woods. My dad was in the Navy. I was in the Navy. Traveled all over the world. I've been in just about every kind of environment there is. Been in jungles and rainforests. I've been on coastal areas. I've been in deserts. I've been in Arctic areas. I've come out of them better man every time. Learn what I can, when I can, where I can. When it comes to the survival stuff, this training for survival, this all kind of got started in and around World War II. Government decided that military personnel needed some survival training for whatever reason, whether you're a downed pilot behind enemy lines or you're a prisoner of war and you needed to escape and make it back to your friendly forces. or you're a special ops team and you need to go into some hostile territory, you needed some kind of survival training. Well, who did those governments turn to? They turned to outdoorsmen, people like me, people like my grandfather, like my uncles, like a lot of people out there. And not just people who on the weekend go do a little fly fishing, but people who lived in the woods, who survived in the woods, who lived off the land. And that's my family. We still do it to this day. We gather firewood, we hunt, we fish. When I was a young man, we trapped. So I've spent my entire life in the wilderness. That's my training. Now, the person who made the rude comment, who got deleted and blocked, he was real condescending and was talking about the more knives and hatchets. It's on my survival knife definition video. It's telling me that some of the best woodsmen in the world carry a Mora and they swear by it. I don't know if you watched the damn video or not, but I said exactly that in that video. I love this knife. I really do. So, you know, I was not bad-mouthing Mora knives. You know, he told me, get me a Mora and a hatchet and that's all I need. Well, no, it's not all you need. If you spend any amount of time in the wilderness, the real wilderness, miles and miles away from help, you could easily lose that when you pack. Some of the things you will be called upon or calling upon your equipment to do when you're in a survival situation, this thing right here may or may not get the job done. I don't want a piece of equipment that may or may not get the job done. I want something that'll absolutely get the job done. Something I can depend on. Been catching a lot of flack about the BK2. Everybody's talking about, oh, this knife is a better chopper, that knife's a better chopper. Okay, if that's what you want, go get it. I was not trying to make a commercial for Becker BK2. I talked about the Becker BK2 because that's what I have. In looking for a knife to fill this bill, this is the first knife that came along that I could afford, that I could trust. I would love to have a more expensive knife made, custom made somewhere. You know, Blind Horse Knives, man, those guys make some fantastic knives. And when the day comes that I can afford to buy one of those knives, you can bet I'm going to go get me one. Until then, I'll carry this and I'll not be ashamed of it. So, you know, if you have a different knife than the Becker BK2 and it's a survival knife and you depend on it, and you know, that's good, that's great. I'm glad you got you something you can depend on. That's what the whole video about the definition of a survival knife was about. Was a dependable knife that you could use in a survival situation. I don't care if it's not the Becker BK2. I really don't. As long as you have something that'll bring you out the other side alive. You know, when he was talking about that, he mentioned world famous woodsmen. And did I put myself in that same category? Well, to answer that, it's the only thing I can think of saying is, I'm no Ray Mears. I've never hosted a TV show about survival or outdoorsmanship of any kind. But I was born and raised in the woods. I've been all over the world in every type of wilderness there is. And I would not be ashamed to keep company with the best woodsmen in the world. And although they have 1,000,000 times more knowledge to teach me, I dare say that I could teach them at least one or two little things that they didn't know about. And they would be glad to learn it. Just like I would be glad to learn anything they could teach me. So in closing, folks, just be nice. Teach me what you can, I'll teach you what I can. We'll have a good time. Until then, be safe, and I'll see you in the woods.